My name is Moffat Kakupa, and I have been in the information technology space for more than 20 years now. I'm a freelance IT consultant specializing in implementation and management and maintenance of information systems, especially an enterprise resource planning system from Oracle called eBusinessSuite. You can contact me on mobile number 260-966-743912 or on email mkakupa64@gmail.com. Today, I'm going to present to you an overview of the value and benefit of information system from the business purpose. Before I do that, I acknowledge the author, Mr. Kenneth C. Lodon and Ms. Jane P. Lodon, whose book titled Management Information Systems, Managing the Digital Age was heavily referenced to come up with this video. In the previous presentation, I talked about the basic electronic data processing, in which I stated that all kinds of data that needs to be processed go through at least 3 basic steps, namely input, processing, and output. This explanation of the input, processing, output, data processing cycle is rather basic and only explains the technical aspects of input data transformation into useful information. What is an information system? An information system can be defined as a set of integrated components that collects or retrieves, process, store, and distribute information to support decision-making and control in an organization. 2. What the technical aspect of an information system? From a technical perspective, an information system collects, stores, and disseminates information from an organization, environment, and internal operations to support organizational functions and decision-making, communication, coordination, control, analysis, and visualization. 3. What are the business perspective on information system? From a business perspective, an information system provides a solution to a problem or challenge facing a firm and represents a combination of management, organization, and technology elements. An information system helps managers and workers analyze problems, visualize complex subjects, and create new products. Managers and business organizations invest in information technology and systems because they provide real economic value to the business, as long as the returns on this investment will be superior to other investment in buildings, machines, or other assets. These superior returns are normally expressed as increases in productivity, as increases in revenue, which will increase the firm's stock market value, or perhaps a superior long-term strategic positioning of the firm in certain markets, which produce superior revenues in the future. Information systems enable the firm to increase its revenue or decrease its costs by providing information that helps managers make better decisions or that improves the execution of business processes. The 4th point. Exactly how do information systems improve business processes? In general, information systems automate many steps in business processes that were formerly performed manually, such as checking a client's credit or generating an invoice and shipping order. They can actually change the flow of information, making it possible for many more people to access and share information, replacing sequential steps, which tasks that can be performed simultaneously and eliminating delays in decision making. 5. The 6 major strategic business objectives of an information system. What makes information systems so essential today? Why are businesses investing so much in information systems and technologies? Information technology and its information systems is a foundation for business in the 21st century. Entire sectors of the economy are nearly inconceivable without substantial investments in information systems. For example, e-commerce organizations such as Amazon, eBay, and Google simply would not exist. Today's services industries, finance, insurance, and real estate, as well as personal services such as travel, medicine, and education, could not operate without information systems. What a business would like to do in 5 years often depends on what information systems will be able to do. For example, increasing market share, becoming the high-quality or low-cost producer, developing new products, and increasing employee productivity depend more and more on the kinds of and quality of information systems in the organization. Specifically, business organizations invest heavily in information systems to achieve 6 strategic business objectives, namely operational excellence, new products, services, and business models, customer and supplier intimacy, improved decision-making, competitive advantage, and business daily survival. Organizations turn to information systems and technology to provide the capability to respond to these challenges and hence survive the intense competition. 6. How does information system help to achieve the 6 strategic business objectives in an organization that have just been mentioned? I explained earlier that an information system is technically a set of integrated components that collects or retrieve, process, store, and distribute information to support decision making and control in an organization. These integrated components are called enterprise applications, and they consist of enterprise resource planning systems, supply chain management systems, and customer relation management systems. 7. What are enterprise applications? Enterprise applications are systems that span functional areas and focus on executing business processes across the business firm to help get all the different kinds of systems in a company to work together. They are designed to coordinate multiple functions and business processes. 8. Enterprise resource planning systems. Enterprise software is based on a suite of integrated software modules and a common central database. The database collects data from and feeds the data into numerous applications that can supply near all of an organization's internal business activities. When new information is entered by one process, the information is made available immediately to other business processes. 9. Supply chain management systems. Supply chain management systems automate the flow of information among members of the supply chain so they can use it to make better decisions about when and how much to purchase, produce, or ship. More accurate information from supply chain management system reduces uncertainty. 10. Customer relation management systems. Organizations use customer relation management systems to help manage their relationship with their customers. They coordinate the business process surrounding the firm's customers. Customer relation management systems provide information to coordinate all of the business processes that deal with the customers in sales, marketing, and service to optimize revenue, customer satisfaction, and customer attention. These information systems helps organizations identify, attract, and retain the most profitable customers, provide better sales to existing customers, and increase sales. 11. How does these enterprise applications help achieve the 6 strategic business objectives in an organization? The enterprise applications consist of reporting supporting systems capabilities that analyze and output information through various means depending on the level of the management hierarchy in an organization. These reporting supporting systems are transaction processing systems, management information systems, decision support systems, and executive support systems. A typical organization has different report supporting systems capabilities supporting their decision-making needs. Each of the main hierarchies, namely operational management, middle management, and senior management. 12. Transaction processing systems for operational management. A transaction processing system is a computer system that performs and records the daily routine transactions necessary to conduct business, such as sales, order entry, hotel reserves, payroll, employee record keeping, and shipping. It is a reporting supporting system that services operational management to track the flow of the daily routine transactions necessary to conduct business and to also monitor the status of internal operations and their organization's relations with the external environment. Operational managers need systems that keep track of the elemental activities and the transactions of organizations, such as sales receipts, cash reports, payroll, order processing, credit decisions, and the flow of materials in a factory. Transaction processing systems provide this kind of information. 13. Management information systems for middle management. Management information systems produce reports serving middle management by condensing information from transaction processing systems, and these are not highly analytical. Management information systems provide middle management managers with reports on the organization's current performance. This information is used to monitor and control the business and predict future performance. Management information systems summarize and report on the company's basic operations using data supplied by transaction processing systems, which is compressed and usually presented in reports that are produced on a regular schedule. Today, many of these reports are delivered online. 14. Business intelligence and analytics capabilities. Decision support systems for both middle and senior management and executive support systems for senior or top management are examples of business intelligence reports supporting systems. Business intelligence is a contemporary term for data and software tools for organizing, analyzing, and providing access to data to help managers and other enterprise users make more informed decisions. There are 6 analytic functions or functionalities that the business intelligence systems deliver to achieve these ends, namely production reports, parameterized reports, dashboards, and scorecards, ad hoc query and search report creation, drill down functionality and focus, scenarios and models. 15. Production reports. These are predefined reports based on industry-specific requirements. 16. Parameterized reports. Users enter several parameters as in a pivot table to filter data and isolate impacts of parameters. 17. Dashboards and scorecards. These are visual tools for presenting performance data defined by others. Ad hoc query, search, report creation. These allow users to create their own reports based on queries and searches. 19. Drill down functionality. This is the ability to move from a high-level summary to a more detailed view. 20. Focus, scenarios, and models. These include the ability to perform a linear forecasting, what-if scenario analysis, and analyze data using standard statistical tools. 21. Executive support systems for senior or top management. A special mention is required of an executive support system for senior managers as a business intelligence reporting supporting system. Executive support systems help senior management make strategic and long-term decisions. They address non-routine decisions requiring judgment, evaluation, insight, because there is no agreed upon procedure for arriving at a solution. Executive support systems present graphs and data from many sources through an interface that is easy for senior managers to use. Often, the information is delivered to executive through a portal which uses a web interface, present integrated personalized business content. 22. Digital dashboard. Digital dashboards are becoming an increasingly popular tool for management decision makers and being used to display current information graphically. A digital dashboard delivers comprehensive and accurate information for decision making, often using a single screen. The graphical overview of key performance indicators helps managers quickly spot areas that need attention. 23. Decision support for senior management. The balanced scorecard and the business performance management methods. There are 2 parts to developing an executive support system. First, you need a methodology for understanding exactly what is the real important performance information for a specific organization that executive need. Second, you will need to develop systems capable of delivering this information to the right people in a timely fashion. 24. The balanced scorecard. Currently, the leading methodology for understanding the real important information needed by organizations' executives is called the balanced scorecard method. The balanced scorecard is a framework for operationalizing an organization's strategic plan by focusing on measurable outcomes on 4 dimensions of organizational performance. These dimensions are financial, business, process, customer, and learning growth. Once the balanced scorecard is developed by consultants and senior executives, the next step is automating a flow of information to executives and other managers for each of the key performance indicators. 25. The business performance management. Another closely related popular management methodology is the business performance management. The business performance management attempts to systematically translate the strategies, that is differentiation, low-cost producer, market share growth, and scope of operation into operational targets. Once the strengths and targets are identified, a set of key performance indicators are developed that measure progress towards the targets. This is the end of this presentation, and I hope you will be able to learn something from it. This presentation was on the business value of information systems. Thank you a lot.